Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into the latest Wuthering Waves version 3.0 leaks, and honestly, this update is looking stacked. We're talking brand new characters, reruns, echo sets, a new weekly boss, and some seriously exciting quality of life upgrades. There's a lot to cover, so let's jump right in. Quick reminder before we begin. Everything here comes from leaks, so as always, take it with a pinch of salt. Starting with the banners, Phase 1 doesn't hold back. We're getting the debut of Lynea. Lynea is a 5-star Spectro DPS buffer who shifts between two distinct states, optical sampling and kaleidoscopic parade, building overflow to unleash spark collision and then generating lumiflow to maintain a high-speed roller skating mode. Her kit revolves around fluid movement, chaining leap attacks, and managing multiple resources like overflow, lumiflow, and true color to unlock powerful basic attack sequences and enhanced spectro reactions. With strong mobility, frequent basic attack damage windows, and the ability to apply photochromic flux variations depending on her selected spectral analysis mode, Lynea excels as an agile, sustained damage main DPS who thrives on constant action, combo routing, and state transitions. And her weapon? It comes with 587 base attack, 24.3% crit rate, a substat, and a passive that boosts attack by 12%. Casting an intro skill or a basic attack grants the wielder a 36% basic attack bonus for 4 seconds upon hitting targets. Each time the wielder inflicts tune rupture, shifting, or tune strain. Interfered during basic attacks, the entire team gains an 8% damage increase for 25 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. Moving on, sharing her stage is Kartathaya, the Arrow Sword main DPS who has been one of the most anticipated reruns for months. She shifts between her standard mode and her empowered fleur-de-lis form upon using her liberation, and she's every bit as flashy and powerful as you remember. Following that, rounding out Phase 1 is Chakona, a 5-star arrow support and sub-DPS who fights with a pistol and introduces arrow erosion, a debuff that increases the arrow damage enemies take. This instantly boosts team output in arrow-focused setups. On top of that, she can deal damage, apply Spectro Frazzle, and offer crowd control, making her the kind of character who quietly elevates your entire rotation. The 4 stars on this banner are said to be Yang Yang, Yuhu, and Baiji. Moving forward to Phase 2, we're getting Mornye, a 5-star fusion support and healer who specializes in strong team protection, sustained healing, and defensive utility through her Syntony fields, her parry-based counter skill, and her unique safety mechanic known as Proof of Boundedness. She offers damage reduction, lethal hit prevention, and periodic healing, while also contributing to team damage through off-tune build-up boosts, interfered markers, and energy-oriented scaling. Her kit revolves around switching between baseline mode and wide-area observation, building momentum to unlock enhanced skills, and taking advantage of high-energy regen to strengthen the buffs from her Resonance Liberation. Altogether, she's shaping up to be an incredibly durable, utility-rich support who stabilizes teams, empowers break-and-tune setups, and keeps everyone alive in difficult endgame encounters. As for her weapon, it comes with 412 base attack, 77% energy regen, a substat, and a passive that boosts defense by 16%. Activating a resonance skill grants 8 points of concert energy once every 20 seconds, and whenever the wielder heals HP, nearby allies gain 20% extra critical damage for 4 seconds. Effects with the same name cannot stack. Right after her, we have Augusta, a 5-star electro-broadblade DPS whose gameplay revolves around managing 3 separate forte gauges. Her ultimate includes a time stop effect, which already sounds incredibly satisfying to use, and her kit feels designed for players who love optimization. Those big, heavy hits paired with precise timing windows make her extremely rewarding. Finally, closing the phase is Iuno, a 5-star arrow gauntlet sub-DPS and support who shifts between her half-moon and new-moon modes. Her ultimate creates a full-moon domain that heals allies and grants buffs to the whole team, giving her a blend of utility and offense that becomes more powerful the more familiar you become with her timing. The banner also includes Chixia, Sanhua, and Danjin, giving players a decent spread of 4-star support options. Now, shifting over to content updates, there will be 3 main story quests in version 3.0, along with a brand new region to explore. On top of that, we'll be getting a new weekly boss and a new world boss, along with new echoes to fight and collect. A new series of standard 5-star weapons is also on the way. Continuing with new features, the game is introducing the Waves line system, a permanent message and story system accessible from the terminal. There's also a new combat mechanic called the disharmony mechanism, which will remain hidden during normal combat, but visible in challenge modes. Alongside that, rewards for Tower of Adversity, Whimpering Wastes, Fantasies of the Thousand Gateways, and Sonance Caskets are getting significant updates. On the events side, version 3.0 is bringing 9 new event types. One of them will let us control the weather in Lahai Roi, which sounds incredibly fun. There's also a new motorcycle racing event, plus a brand new endgame mode called Matrix Stacking Soldiers. To top it off, the Dreamless hologram is being added to the game. Next, we're getting 3 new Echo sets. The Halo of Starry Radiance set increases healing bonus by 10% with its 2-piece effect, and its 5-piece effect grants a powerful team-wide buff. When a resonator heals an ally, every 1% of their off-tune buildup rate provides a 0.2% all-attribute damage bonus to all team members, up to a maximum of 25% for 4 seconds. Following that is the Pact of Neon Light Leap set, which increases spectro damage by 10% with its 2-piece bonus. Its 5-piece effect activates after casting an outro skill, increasing the ATK of the next resonator who enters the field with an intro skill. This ATK increase scales by 0.3% per point, up to 15%, and lasts for 15 seconds, or until that resonator is switched out. Finally, the Rite of Gilded Revelation set increases spectro damage by 10% with its 2-piece bonus, and its 5-piece effect adds a stacking spectro bonus. When the equipped resonator deals basic attack damage, their spectro damage increases by 10%, stacking up to 3 times for 5 seconds. Once the effect reaches 3 stacks, casting Resonance Liberation grants an additional 40% basic attack damage bonus. Moving on to quality of life updates, bikes will now have an autopilot mode, allowing them to drive themselves along the road network. Next, the way birthday gifts are reissued has changed. Players who don't log in within a week of their birthday will now have those gifts reissued through Waves line instead of traditional mail, and Waves line messages are permanent. On top of that, there's a new birthday feature that lets you view other resonators freely. We're also getting a new loading screen. The TCG card game mode is receiving an expansion, and there's even a possibility we'll be able to use the phone in Lahai Roi. And that's everything we know so far about Wuthering Waves version 3.0. This update is shaping up to be stacked. 2 brilliant new characters, reruns of fan favorites, a new weekly boss, new echoes, and a ton of quality of life improvements. If you enjoyed this video or learned something new, don't forget to give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and tap the bell so you never miss another spicy leak update. Until then, take care, stay safe, and stay hyped.